Man, if you've got one of those signs in your yard right now, it's a gold mine. It's a seller's market, right? We've been talking about it. You want one of these guys in your yard. If you're ready to sell, values are never been higher, inventory's low, competition's high. It's just a great time to be a seller, which means, of course, it's a terrible time to be a buyer, right? So, you don't really want to get out there and fight this market, this seller's market, right? Who wants to be a buyer in that? You do. What? Who wants to? It's a seller's market, which means it's not a buyer's market. No, it's a buyer's market. What makes it a buyer's market? Well, for you, what makes it a buyer's market is if you're ready to buy a house, there's never been a better time to buy a house. If you know, hey man, what would help my life right now is to be a homeowner or to upgrade my home. My life's going to be stable for the next 3, 5, 10 years, whatever. I know that being in a house will be better for me than renting. Then today is the time to buy the house. Well, but there's competition and the values are going. Yeah, that's true. The values are going up. So if we don't buy it today, when you decide to buy, that house that you like is going to be even more expensive. So today is the cheapest that house is going to be. And rates are the cheapest they're ever going to be. So if we wait 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, what are we waiting for? Higher rates, which means higher payments for that same house. That house is not going down in value. Wait, Brett, I've heard that it's an inflated market and it's going to burst. So I'm waiting for this thing to burst so that I can get that 250 house for 225. That's not going to happen. Or I don't want to buy a house at 250 and then have it burst on me and now it's worth 225. It's not going to happen. Are there any guarantees in life? No, but this is a different market than 2008, okay? 2008, the values were pushed up by refinances, unscrupulous and overzealous lending practices, subprime borrowers who probably shouldn't have been able to borrow, definitely not at 100%, definitely not at 120% loan to value like was happening with minimal standards, right? Everything was being overinflated. Values of homes were being overinflated through refinances and bogus appraisals. So people thought their houses were worth way more than they really were on the open market. So that's when the crash happens, and that's when, along with a bunch of other things, it's complex. But this is being driven by the market. Buyers and sellers are driving the prices up, which means that this isn't artificial. So if you're thinking this is going to crash and you're scared to buy because you don't want to have it crash after you buy, don't let that be your fear. Especially if we're talking about a 3 to 5 year plus investment where you're going to be in it for a while. Don't let that be your fear. If you're waiting to catch a value and you're waiting for prices to come back down, it ain't going to happen, or don't plan on it happening. So there's no reason to wait there. If you think rates are going to get lower, they are not. Okay, so you add all that up, and even though maybe there's competition, maybe this is a seller's market. If you add that up and you're ready to buy right now, then this is the time to buy. It will only be more expensive and tougher a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, right? So the trick then is, in a seller's market, how do we win? You use a great realtor who understands the market and can find the great values, can get a great strategy with you, can personalize a strategy for you, and you can go out and win deals with low stress and low anxiety. And I've talked to my friends, and I've talked to friends who've used other realtors, and they're like, well, that's just not possible in this market. Ask all my clients, okay? It's possible. You just got to have the right plan, the right strategy, and go out and hit it and go win it and get that house that you want to be in when these rates are low, and get it before the price goes up even more, okay? So for you, if you're ready to buy right now, it's a buyer's market. Give me a call. Let's go buy a house. Love you guys. Bye.